Hey, I'm Trin Perkins, and you have been working really hard. So let's take a movement break that you can do right from your office desk. Go ahead and lock your chair. If it's on wheels, bring it to its upright position. Fold those arms back so that you can move yours. And before we get started with a series of chair stretches, I want you to just be in this moment by finding your breath and taking 3 deep inhales through your nose. And then I want you to make the loudest sigh that you possibly can out through your mouth. One more time. Let's start by interlacing our fingers and pressing our palms forward. So do your best to sit up tall, relax your shoulders away from your ears, and hold this position for 5 smooth breaths. And that breath cycle ideally is in through your nose and out through your mouth. It helps keep the breath regular without you panting or holding your breath at any point. It's also a really cooling and calming breath. You're welcome to gaze down, or you can even close your eyes if that's what you need. 2 more breaths here. And then bring your palms back in, unwind your fingers, and shake out your wrists for a little bit. You can flip them in any direction that feels good. You can keep a bent arm, or you can straighten your arms and shake out the entire arm, wrist, and fingers. There's no right or wrong way to do this. So just bring a little bit of energy and space to your hands. They do so much for us, for you as you type. And then once again, interlace your fingers, press your palms out, and this time lift your arms up. So it's okay if your shoulders shrug, if that feels good for you. If not, try to hug your shoulders down a little bit away from your ears, and you may have to bring your arms forward some, depending on the mobility you have through your shoulders. So do what feels best for you. You're welcome to look down, tuck your chin, and hold here for 3 more breaths. And as that heat builds up in the shoulders, can you stay with the stretch? 1 more breath. And then back to your new favorite of shaking out the arms, shaking out the wrists. These movements don't have to be complicated or complex. You don't have to roll out a yoga mat. You don't have to even get up from your desk. You can just do what you need while you're sitting, as long as you're intentional about building in movement and mindfulness during your day. All right, come a little closer to the edge of your seat. We're going to take a tricep stretch that will also turn into a little bit of a side bend. So starting with your right arm, bring your right arm up and then bend at the elbow so that the back of your hand comes toward the upper part of your neck. And then you can take your left hand, sweep it up and over, grabbing onto your right elbow, and give it a little tug here. So it's best if you can stay sitting up. You want to avoid kind of folding in on yourself. So do what feels most accessible to you to keep your chest open. And then from here, you're going to take a slight little bend over to your left and then come back up through center. And we'll do that 2 more times. So slight bend over to the left, back up, and then 1 more time to your left. And then all the way back up. Again, release that side. And then the left arm bends at the elbow, palms at the top part of your neck, upper back. Right arm will grab onto the elbow. Find your position first. Take a little bend to the right. And back up through center. All the while connecting with your breath in a way that means that you're not clenching your teeth or furrowing your brow. And then release. Reach your arms all the way up and then bring them down. Forward and up. And I prefer to go forward and up because this is typically the way that we move our arms, which also helps mobilize the shoulder instead of sweeping our arms out to the side, which sometimes causes us to kind of flare the ribs and compress the low back. So moving your arms forward through the center and then up allows you to maintain that upright position while working into the shoulders, which I'm sure you can feel right about now. Go one more time. And then from here, you're gonna shrug your shoulders, hold for one breath, and then on that exhale, let them go, that active release. 2 more times. Shrug them up by the ears where they do not belong, and then let them fall away where they do. Very good. Bring your hands onto your knees. We'll take a few rounds of cat and cow. So you want your feet to stay about hip distance, about 2 fist distance apart. And then tuck your chin, press the back of your spine toward the back of your chair, and then hug your shoulder blades together as you open up your chest. Hold here, hug the elbows in by your sides. You can lift your chin if that feels good. And the breath is exhaling as you round, and then inhaling as you open. Exhale, move at the pace of your breath. And we'll go one more time in each direction. And then once you're in this rounded cat position, hold here, tuck your chin, round your spine, spread your shoulder blades. And then coming back up through center. Bring your palms together at heart center. You're gonna flip your palms down, working into your wrists, into your fingers, your hands. We don't realize how stiff and how tight our fingers can get from all the miles that they scroll, hundreds and hundreds and thousands of words they type every month, the way they hold our phones for all of these important phone calls. Press your palms together, flip the palms. And one more time, fingertips up and fingertips down. And then shaking out your hands. Shake your whole arms. You should be a arm shaking pro at this time. Shake, shake, shake. Then from here, reach down, grab that right ankle, pick it up, bring it over your left knee here. Make sure the ankle bone is off the knee. And you're gonna take a slight twist with both hands, kind of drawing a little line over here down past your right knee. So sitting up tall, slight twist over to the right. So almost as if someone's really trying to pull you up as you're in this hip stretch here. And come back through center. Use your hands so that your leg doesn't slingshot, especially if you're feeling a little tight today. There's no shame in guiding your body into the positions that you are wanting it to go. Twist over to the left. We're going to do each side one more time. And then slide back through center, use your hands. Picking up the right. Twist over to the right. One more breath. through center, and we'll do left side one last time. Take another breath. And come back to center. You're going to scoot back into your chair just a little bit. Bring your hands off of your lap here. We're going to do side bend. So right arm picks up and over. One breath. So inhale as you reach your arm up. Exhale to the side bend. Bring a little softness to your face. Bend to your right, last time. Bend to your left, last time. Sit up nice and tall. That visual that I gave you a few classes back about holding water jugs in each hand and allowing the gravity of the water jugs to relax your shoulders down away from your ears. You can close your eyes if that feels good. Closing out this movement break, maybe with a simple intention to just move more. Release any stuck energy, take a moment for yourself, connect to your breath, and then continue on feeling more and more recharged. Thank you for making time to practice. I hope you feel good. Take care until next time.